Moomoo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks. When you open a new Moomoo brokerage account, you put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. Click on that link down in the description box, open up that new Moomoo account today, go get that free stock, go get that free money. Go check out my new website, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website, www.richardfain.net. Click on that link down in the description box. Go check out my website. Go check out those fantastic digital products that I handpicked to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, while you're there, consider joining my private mentorship club. Just click on that membership button or that join button in the website and join today so that you can be a part of a very exclusive mentorship club offered by yours truly, Richard Fain. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. Be careful down in the comment section of the videos. A lot of spam, a lot of scammers. I will never ask you to contact me by WhatsApp or Telegram. I also do not invest money for my subscribers, so please be careful. Don't get yourself scammed. I'm gonna walk you through how I made my first million. 4 steps. And my recommendation is that you copy my plan and make your first million. Step 1, I had to prepare myself. At 26 years old, I had no net worth, I had no job, and I had a whole lot of ambition though. All I needed to figure out was, what could I do to change my mindset and put myself in a position where I would think differently about money? I could change my behavior with money. Because up until 26 years old, I was able to make money. I just wasn't able to keep any of it. So I started working on my mindset and getting myself to a point where I understood that unless I kept the money that I made, I would never be able to multiply it. I also needed to get myself financially in shape so that I was able to take advantage of all of the financial tools that were out there to help me build my wealth. Number one thing I had to do was get a job, which I did. I got a job in banking as a management trainee. Then I had to also get myself in a position where I could get my credit straightened out. By 26 years old, I had a pretty low credit score. So I had to get my credit together because I knew in order for me to use all the financial tools at my disposal, I needed to have decent credit so that I could borrow money, I could leverage money, I could use other people's money, in particular the banks, to be able to start getting to this $1 million that I wanted to achieve. I also needed to have a plan in place that I could follow to get me to this $1 million number that I was trying to get myself to. Step 2 was grow. I was done with the management training program. So they placed me in a branch and I was managing a banking center. And I was making decent money at the time, but it was nowhere near the amount of money I needed in order to get to my $1 million. As I continued to earn that management salary, I started cutting back on my living expenses. I said to myself, the goal is you're going to live on half of what you're making and you're going to invest the other half. So I started down that pathway. And that changed everything for me, guys. That delayed gratification was very important to my growth to $1 million. So I would take half of my salary and I start investing it into the company's 401k program. I would take $150 every 2 weeks, $300 a month, and I would put it into that 401k program so that it could be invested in the top 500 stocks in America. And that particular investment is called an S&P 500 index fund. That's where I started investing about $300 a month. Then I would take the rest of that money that I was making, that 50% of my salary, and I would tuck it aside so that I could start saving to buy a piece of real estate. I bought 3 houses in a 6-year period, which elevated my net worth tremendously because I was buying these properties in really good neighborhoods where people had a desire to live. And I would put tenants in those properties. And those properties over time would grow in value, which would increase the equity position in those properties. And when equity increased, my net worth increased. And all along, I was still investing in the stock market through my 401k. Let's move on to step 3, which is the secure stage. So I was starting to see the net worth increase by buying real estate every 2 years, single family homes in good neighborhoods where people had a desire to live. I also started seeing the 401k start to grow as well. So I had 2 major asset classes working for me just on a banker's salary. I need to make more income. And that's where, guys, I created side hustles. See, the side hustles would secure my future because they would allow me to make more money than I was making just at my 9-to-5 job. And then I would take all of that money that I was making from the side hustles and I would just pour that money onto my investments, stock market investments, and real estate. And that's what I started doing. I created luxury watch sales where I would go online and I would buy luxury watches. I would then get those luxury watches home. I would take pictures of them and then I would put them back up online and resell them for profit. I started doing that. And once I got real good at it, guys, I was making almost $100,000 a year just in flipping luxury watches. And I would take all of that money and do what with it? Not go out and buy things to make other people wealthy. I would take all of that money and I would put it in real estate and I would put it in the stock market. And by that time, in the secure stage, I had opened a taxable brokerage account because I had already maxed out what I could contribute to my 401k. Couldn't do that anymore. I had more money to invest. So I opened up a taxable brokerage account. A brokerage account like the Webull account that I talk about in these videos all the time. I opened up a brokerage account and I started taking that excess money that I could not put into the 401k. I start putting it into S&P 500 index funds and other high growth ETF funds to start multiplying more and more of that money. But I also took a lot of that side hustle money and I put it in real estate as well. Along the way, I started creating eBay stores online to be able to buy and sell more things online outside of my luxury watches to create even more money that I could then pour gasoline on the fire and keep building that net worth to get to that $1 million magical number I wanted to get to. Now we move on to stage 4, financial freedom. Now I'm at a point where the net worth was about $750,000. I was about 35 years old. And I said to myself, do you want to work for somebody for the rest of your life? And I said, no, I don't. I want to get out of this rat race. I want to get off this hamster wheel. But in order to do that, I need more than $750,000. I got to have in excess of $1 million, $1.5 million in order to feel comfortable. So my game plan was from 35 to 50 was to continue to hustle, make money, delay gratification, multiply that money through the stock market and through real estate. And that's what I continued to do, guys. See, at 35, I could have said, you know something, man, 750 net worth, got a bunch of money in the bank, got a nice emergency fund, doing well, making over 6 figures at my daytime job or my 9-to-5 job. Enjoy yourself. Take your foot off the gas, man. Enjoy life. Life's too short. Go ahead and buy the things you want. You can't take the money with you. See, I could have rationalized, like a lot of us do, and pat ourselves on the back and start buying things unnecessary to make other folks wealthy, and then I continue to work for the rest of my life. I said, no, my choice is freedom. I got to get free. I want to own 100% of my time, and I want to control my own financial destiny. And working for somebody, trading time for money, is not going to get me there. They will never pay me what I'm worth. So I knew that. And I said, you know something? These next 15 years, 35 to 50, I'm going to get myself free. So by the time I'm 50 years old, I can walk away from corporate America and never have to work for anybody else a day in my life. And that's the plan I was on from 35 to 50. I was on the plan of getting to my freedom. And by the time I got to 50 years old, guys, I had amassed a really nice real estate portfolio that had about $1 million worth of equity in it by itself. I had amassed a 7-figure 401k. And I was at a point where I could walk away and never work for anyone again. And I quit a 6-figure corporate banking job and went out on my own. And the only way I was able to do that, guys, is because I had prepared, I grew, I secured, and then I got to freedom. If you do that, you put yourself in a position where you have the opportunity to get free too. You just have to make the decision, copy my plan, and get yourself free. Drop me some comments down in the comment box and let me know what you think about my 4-step, 4-stage process to get free, to get my first $1 million and beyond. My net worth is higher than that now. But that first $1 million is what motivated me. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'll catch you in the next video. Peace. Moomoo is going to give you up to 15 free stocks. When you open a new Moomoo brokerage account, you put $100 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 5 free stocks. You put $1,000 in that brokerage account, they're going to give you 15 free stocks. Click on that link down in the description box. Open up that new Moomoo account today. Go get that free stock. Go get that free money. Go check out my new website, Richard Fain Millionaire Mentor website, www.richardfain.net. Click on that link down in the description box. Go check out my website. Go check out those fantastic digital products that I handpicked to help you get to your pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Also, while you're there, consider joining my private mentorship club. Just click on that membership button or that join button in the website and join today so that you can be a part of a very exclusive mentorship club offered by yours truly, Richard Fain.